So you might have seen functions like this that takes this kwargs with double asterisk in front of it arguments. So what is the meaning of this? Now this means that we can pass any number of arguments, or we can just leave it out altogether and it will still work. So that is the beauty of kwargs. So let's see how it works. I have this function here and I'm passing two variables or two parameters here, right? Two arguments. So if we run this, as you can see, we get this error that says this function takes 0 positional arguments, but 2 were given. Why is that? I just mentioned this can take any number of arguments. Now, we need to make sure that we are not just passing positional arguments like this. We need to pass keyword arguments like fname equals to John and lname equals to do. Now, if we run this time it will execute successfully, but how can we print this then? Now, this kwargs is actually kind of a dictionary, so we can just access this like a normal dictionary. So we check if kwargs, that means that this is not none and it has something, and then we are just looping through every key and every value. So if we run this time, now as you can see, in additional information we get fname is John and lname is Do. Now one beautiful thing is you can also have other parameters here, like let's say here you have uh, country and you have what do you want to say, let's say city, and this can work with multiple parameters too. So it means that we can print here country and we can print city. So what happens is country and city becomes mandatory in this function, and if there is additional information present you can pass it as name parameters in this function. So if I pass country, let's say US, and city, let's say Florida, it'll still work. We have our positional parameters or positional arguments here, and then we have additional requirements if they are present here. And if we run this, okay, what did I miss? Unmatched. This is matched. I'm having some issues with my VS Code here. Let's run it again. And as you can see, US and Florida is printed, and then additional information is printed. That is in kwargs. Now, also one thing is we are so used to seeing kwargs that we think that this is what it has to be. Now we can just write additional info here, right? It can be anything. You don't have to write kwargs. It'll still work. So let me just demonstrate this to you, and it'll still work. Also, if you don't pass anything, if you don't have additional information, we can just leave it out altogether. And if we run this again, as you can see, only US and Florida is printed. So this is how you use kwargs. There is keyword arguments, and if you have any questions, let me know in the comments below.